After a wonderful time at the Tower of London, we crossed the Tower Bridge, admiring the sights as we walked. Continuing through the business district, we soon found our destination, Borough Market. Naturally, the first place I found was a bread vendor, and that garlic cheese stick was amazing. Fresh and ethnic food from all over the world was here, a true foodie's paradise. After lunch, we went to St. Paul's Cathedral. It is absolutely stunning in person and way larger than you'd expect. Inside, you are hypnotized by the incredible artwork and architecture. It's extremely impressive, and it's hard not to open your mouth in awe and wonder. One of the main quests of our journey was to climb the dome at St. Paul's. Soon we found the staircase that at first seemed very open and elegant, welcoming. However, as we made our way up, it became narrower and almost defiant. 259 steps later, we made it to the Whispering Gallery, which, as you can see, is about 99 feet up. Outside, the view was wonderful. Note the position of these western towers here, and I'll refer to this shot in just a moment. Since we weren't at the top yet, Shane was eager to finish the climb to the summit, otherwise known as the Golden Gallery. What came next is what I call the endless stairs of torture. I think it's because if you survive to the top, you're just glad to be alive. Upon reaching the top and getting my heart rate down, I was greeted by this gentleman. He has a job with probably the best view in the world and was happy to visit with me. He hangs out up here for about 2 hours a day, and wow, what a view. Remember those towers I just mentioned? Well, look how much higher up we are now from them. We estimated we were about 25 stories up. Looking down there, that's a ping pong tournament going on. Can you tell? We were pretty stoked and proud to accomplish something that the everyday tourist can't or won't do. Just to give you a little perspective, this is where we were. We left St. Paul's to stroll down to the Millennium Bridge. It's really a cool bridge and just great to see a nice view of the Thames. It was getting late in the afternoon, so we decided to take a river cruise. We got there just as a boat was leaving, which meant we were at the head of the next line. Moments later, the tourists swarmed behind us. Yet again, we beat the mob. One of the things I noticed is how the other tourists provided great entertainment. This person stood a good 5 minutes like this posing. Also, a lot of them have absolutely no respect if someone is obviously taking a picture. They just step in front of you. Selfies and selfie sticks everywhere. So I began to take their pictures, and I think some of them got the message. Once the cruise began, it was really interesting. Seeing London from this vantage was very unique. I just loved all the bridges and all the tidbits of information that we got along the way.
Lord Norman Foster, that was the man that designed that bridge. He stated on live television there was nothing wrong with his design. It was just the way people in London walked across the bridge. So it's a nice building we got. Right at the top, the penthouse apartment that was sold a few weeks ago, £10 million. That's the price you pay to live in London nowadays. Very, very expensive. Standing on the river's wall, the London Eye. 452 feet tall, 32 pods. Each pod represents a London borough. We have 32 boroughs to make up Greater London. 25 people in a pod, £27 each. or thereabouts. The price has gone up recently. It was £25 a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago. Originally, it was £5.
The Elizabeth Tower was going through some renovation at the time, so it was covered with scaffolding, but you could still see Big Ben peeking out just a bit.
The next station is Gloucester Road.
We're now at the Comptoir Libanaise restaurant. We're having a wonderful Lebanese dinner, authentic. It smells amazing here. And tomorrow we are going to go to Parliament and Westminster Abbey, and then sadly we have to leave, but we're going to Paris, so that's going to be even more fun. So stay tuned, and we'll share more adventures with you